Hi everybody, it's Lavandar Seafoam and I'm finally making a video! Yes! So excited! Also, a little nervous. Let's hope I can keep the rambling down to a minimum because I tend to ramble. Sorry about the weird angle. You guys are actually down on a tablet and there's a computer over here. I have a Word document answering some questions. And if the sound quality is weird, that's because I can't hook up a mic to my tablet, so that's why. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. So, without further ado, the first question that I've got here is, who am I? Well, for very, very basic stuff, like, I am a, let's start with astrology, shall we? Shall we just, uh, so, I am a Leo sun, a Cancer moon, and a Scorpio rising. Let's just go ahead and get that out of the way, why don't we? I am a newly married woman. I have no kids, but I do live in this apartment with my sister. So if she shows up in later videos, that's who that is. um, I am a pagan, and my husband and I are currently studying Hellenic polytheism. Sorry if I've mixed a word up or whatever. I do consider myself a witch. I mostly work with um, objects and energies that are associated with the water. That tends to work very powerfully for me. I am landlocked, though, sadly. So, by landlocked, I mean the closest beach we've got is 15 hours away. And around where I am, the closest we get to a lake or a pond is basically some sewage and runoff from the street when it rains. And that's just gross. I don't want to be messing with that. Well, maybe at a later date, but not right now. So I have to do a lot of improvisation when it comes to my practices. For example, 15 hours away from the nearest beach, I can't just, go down to the local beach and pick up some seawater. Kind of have to make my own. It's a lot of improv, but it works. I do work a lot with tarot cards. In fact, that was the first step into my path when I was really young, was a set of tarot cards. And I also work with some incense sticks. I like to draw in the air and stuff with the stick. But I'm also starting to learn more into runes, different kinds of runes, and crystals. Just kind of baby stepping my way through that. Okay, the next question was, what led me to my path? Well, I did grow up Christian. It was one of those cases where my parents really wanted me to be Christian, but I just never fully connected with the whole Christianity thing. But when I was younger, I did find a set of tarot cards, and I did get decent at reading them. I want to say I was like 12, maybe 13, starting to get into middle school years, like late elementary, early middle school, somewhere in there. And I was decent at reading them, but at the time I really didn't think too much about that. After I moved out of my parents' home was when I finally felt like I could learn more about myself and the way I think rather than what they wanted me to think. It was a lot of, okay, my dad was part of the military and my mom was a cop, so it was a case of what they say goes without question. It was a very, not uber strict household, but it was strict enough that I didn't go off on my own thing while underneath their roof. So, after moving out, I started to realize that I could not go down the Christian path. There was just so many complications that I had with it. But I did feel constantly drawn over to the New Age. I say New Age like this. Around where I am, where I live, there's that New Age section in the bookstores, and that's where all the stuff about tarot cards and Wicca and magic related things is. So I kept being drawn, just always drawn over there. Every time we go into a bookstore, I was always just, even if it wasn't titled New Age or whatever, I would always find that one section and be like, oh, look at all this cool stuff. And it's then that I started to look and learn more about the Wiccan beliefs, which was a set of beliefs that I found very fascinating. And though I did connect on some of the aspects of Wicca, I didn't connect with all of it. But it did start me down the path towards paganism. And long story short, here I am today, 8 months later. I know I'm a way baby witch. And baby pagan. I'm new. I don't know everything, but I am absolutely willing to learn as much as I can, and I'm really excited to be making these videos and growing with you guys. Which leads me to my next question. What to expect from my videos? Well, as I just stated, I may be new, and I might not know everything, but you know what? I'm a great study buddy, so if you have questions, then I don't mind taking the time to go, okay, that is a good question. I wonder if I can find the answer to this. And if I can't, I don't mind sending you guys to like, hey, I may not be an expert in this, but I think I know somebody who has an answer to your question. I'm going to be working in a lot of series. There will be one video a week, hopefully always showing up on a Wednesday. And my first series that I plan on doing with you guys is all about the tarot cards. I plan on going week by week, covering one card. Say, for the start, the first card that you normally start with is, say, the Fool of the Major Arcana. And I will be showing you guys, a card of the Fool, and comparing and contrasting what the Fool card represents and looks like in different decks, so we can learn card by card what each card means. If that makes any sense. I'm sorry if I rambled and made things sound weird. But I also plan on having English language. I can speak it, I think. I plan on having giveaways at the end of each section. So after the Major Arcana, after the Wands, after the Cups, after the Pentacles, and after the Swords, so we'll have a little mini giveaway. I won't be able to afford a giant box of anything, but I can afford a tarot card here. A tarot... Yeah, you get a single tarot card. That's all you get. No. I mean, a tarot deck here, a thing of incense there, nothing super major, but, a little something, a little something. I would also like to be able to answer any questions you guys may have. Hopefully this introduction video covers, enough about me, but if you guys do still have questions about me, please feel free to leave a comment or send me a message or whatever, and I will get back to it as soon as I can. Thank you for your time. I'm sorry if I just kind of spoke in circles for a little while. But hopefully, if technology works with me, I will be seeing you guys next week. Bye-bye!